Hey, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Lori.
And this is Travels with Lori and Tommy. Today we're at Oakland Cemetery. It's in Grant Park, just right outside of Atlanta. You can come out, walk around, take a look at all the famous people that are buried here and all the beautiful flowers, and pretty much everything's here.
The architecture, you can see behind us, the mausoleums and stuff out here are beautiful. I mean, it really is. And it might seem a little bit creepy, a little bit morbid, but there's so much history here. You know, this cemetery's been here since 1847. So the brick cobblestones, all that stuff, that's all authentic. There's some really cool headstones, unbelievable artistry that goes into engraving some of this stuff. So, and it's free.
Yep, it is free. So we're gonna walk around.
Yep.
And show you some cool stuff. Something really cool, we did it a few years ago. This is the African American cemetery, and they have a little guided tour. You just call it on your phone and it walks you through and tells you about all the different influential African American people of Atlanta. It's like I see 11 stops. I don't really know how many it is, but you can just call the number and it walks you through.
Yeah, and I mean it's kind of moving to listen to those stories and stuff, and because I mean that was a part of the history here, and they were a huge part of what made Atlanta what it is today.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You just it starts at the top right here, and it just gives you, like, you know, number 1, go to number 1, 2, 3, and so on, and it walks you down through here and just points out different little stops and different people, tells a little bit of their story. It's pretty cool, and it don't take that long. It's maybe 30 minutes long. See, I did it, I think it was last year or year before. It's really interesting, so definitely check that out too while you're here. It's right down from the visitors check-in center, which is over there. Walk over towards the Confederates are just right on the other side of the road, and you'll find this nice little plot down here that gives you a little walkthrough.
Stop number 11, Estelle Amelia Henderson and Dr. Blanche Beatrice Saunders Thompson. At the front of the Henderson-Thompson lot is the gravestone of Estelle Amelia Henderson. In 1919, she opened an office in the Oddfellows building on Auburn Avenue. We're sorry.
Eastern European Jews and Russian Jews.
So we're in the cemetery part now that is the Jewish section and the Russian Jew section. And they sure put them in here close. I don't know. You can't walk down each aisle. As you can see, it's pretty tight. Some very interesting headstones, and they are extremely close together. And what I was saying, it's just an amazing place to come down and take a walk, look around. You could spend all day here just walking around. And right on the other side of the street, on the wall there, is the Grant Park Market. So you can go over there and get you something to eat. It's a very interesting place. It is, it's pretty good size. Like I said, it's 50 acres, I think. Oh, hey, so on this stop, we're at Margaret Mitchell's resting place, which was, I'll let Lori fill you in.
She was the author of Gone with the Wind, and she was also an employee of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. She was struck and hit by a car, and she later died. But so there you go. One of my all-time most favorite books and favorite movies in the world.
So, yep, and you can actually see the Capitol from here. This is a huge cemetery. It's roughly 50 acres. Right up through here is the visitor center. We're gonna walk on up this way, take a look at some other interesting ones. There's one over there, looks like a tree trunk been cut off. It's pretty cool. During the spring, there's a lot of flowers. Today is daffodils that we're looking at. So we're gonna walk up to the visitors information. Looks like a castle, so if you're out here, just look for the big castle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can see it from almost anywhere out here. But cemetery is pretty good exercise to walk around. Just gotta watch your step. A lot of holes, and the brick's not quite as flat as it used to be, so definitely come out and spend a day.
This place is constantly being maintained, both by volunteers, and I think the city of Atlanta does too. They just do a great job in keeping these graves and these memorials in good shape.
Well, right up here is the old 4th Ward.
This is my favorite part of Atlanta.
Oh, there's a sign up here somewhere that's graffitied on the wall that says old 4th Ward. But pretty interesting place. Apparently they ain't nowhere to park around here though, so you won't be seeing it. I work down here, so maybe during my working ventures in a big van that I ain't really got nowhere to park yet, I can get you some pictures of it. I think the King Center is off of Boulevard also.
Which would be a cool place to go see.
Yeah, the church and the, what do you call it? Memorial.
Yeah.
Is over there. There's some
See, look.
there's some art on the wall.
Yeah.
That's not graffiti, that's art. This traffic, I'll never get home. See, I'm not lying. See, they even know it and they ain't even going nowhere. There's some more on that building over there. Now this is Edgewood Avenue. There's some football player with an old picture on the wall back there.
I don't think I can.
This is Church. It's a bar. It's on the edge of Edgewood and Boulevard.
You see that sign there, Jesus and Junk.
So, no open or concealed Bibles allowed on premises.
We try to come down a couple times a year. He hates having to drive in the traffic on the weekends because he has to do it all through the week, but I don't mind. I ain't driving.
All right, here we go.
Edgewood. But it's a beautiful city.
They're starting to put in a lot of different buildings here. See, right here you gotta do this little, you gotta go over here. It's kind of weird because that
Scared
goes
me.
somewhere else. You don't go there. Then you gotta come up here.
You can kind of see some of that down there.
I can see all of it.
Well, I'm sure you can.
So then you gotta turn left down here at the dead end at the MARTA track crossing. And when we was in the cemetery, you can see this building right here. And I said we was gonna go to Krog Street Market, but yeah, we ain't doing that. Here's some more artwork. But this is Decatur Street. And all this is all tagged through here. It's not a high crime area. It's just art.
I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about Atlanta. I mean, yeah, just like anywhere, it's got its share. But I mean, I've walked down here by myself and been fine. You know, I mean, people are people wherever you go. So, you know, just keep in mind and be safe. If you're coming down through here, use your head.
This is Krog Street right here. We'll turn left. You see all the missing all that.
Oh, wow, let's watch the road.
Well, why are you watching the road? I'm driving. This fool about run out in front of me. Here we go. I don't think I'm gonna run nobody over. There's a three-legged dog.
This is one of my favorite parts of Atlanta. I mean, I love the creativity and the art. And some people might look at that and think it's ugly, but I think it's beautiful. And anytime that we have friends that come into town that have never been to Atlanta and we go, we always make it a point to come through and show them. This on both sides. I know I didn't show you
There's
that.
somebody actually doing it.
Yep. Oh, I messed up, but
This is considered Inman Park. It's all down this
yep.
wall here. All on the fences. Well, we're not too far from Oakland Cemetery. We're on the other side of the interstate. This is the Skywheel, right across the street from the Centennial Park. We're going to walk over there and show you all around. So during the summer, we got a splash pad. You can come out and bring the kids out, do a little splashing around in the park. It's a really nice area. Like I said, you're right here at the Skywheel. Behind us is the aquarium, the World of Coke. We're going to walk down there and show you all that.
Yep.
So now we're down at the aquarium. It's behind us, Georgia Aquarium. And right on the other side of it is the World of Coke. And it's pretty busy down here today, considering, you know, everything that's going on. But yeah, we got the aquarium and the World of Coke.
We've done both of these in the past. Pretty reasonably priced, I guess, for what it is. It's really cool. My thing that I really enjoyed with World of Coke was the IMAX experience in there. That was neat.
And they got the Cokes from around the world, so you get to try them from every country at the end of the tour.
Which is fun, because towards the end, after all the kids get hopped up on 150 different types of sugar from 150 different countries, you know, it gets a little crazy and a little wild.
Yep. So this is a good little area to come down. You got everything right here: Centennial Park, Olympic Park, and then you got the aquarium and the World of Coke. Let's come check it out. And at the end of the little park here is the Center for Civil
Say it again. Civil rights.
The Center of Civil Rights and Human Rights. And by the way, there is free street parking on Sundays and holidays. So if you find yourself down here on a Sunday, you can have free street parking. So we're headed back to, which is important because it's $10 to park down here. So,
That ain't what I was laughing at. You know.
Oh, me jaywalking
you know
again.
What you did.
I jaywalked again. I don't have patience for walking signs when there's nobody
You don't
coming.
have patience when you're the patient in the hospital. You got hit.
So, but you know, whenever you can cross the road, just cross it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Everybody does it. You know, it's kind of like jumping off the building. If one person's gonna do it, let's all do it. So we're walking back up through Centennial Park now. We're gonna go find us something to eat for lunch, and we will see you there.
Bye.
All right, we're gonna stop and get us some lunch at the Louisiana Bistreaux in Buckhead. So we'll see y'all inside. So I got the fried shrimp, fish, and oyster plate.
And I got the shrimp po' boy.
So far, it's delicious.
Yep.
Good cocktail sauce. Not too sure about this slaw. It's a jalapeno slaw.
Can I try your slaw? Yeah. That's good.
It's different. You got the, I forget what they call these potatoes, but they're just potatoes.
See if I can eat this without making a mess. This is gonna be hilarious. This is my first time having a po' boy.
Their cocktail sauce is perfect.
That is good too.
All right, well, we just finished up our lunch,
Yeah.
which was delicious.
It was really good. We've been wanting to come here for like a long time. We another travel vlogging group that we follow.
Bill and Lisa.
Yeah, they've eaten here. So, well, not this one. They've eaten at the East Point location. This is the Buckhead.
Yep.
It's really good. So worth it. The service was outstanding. It was great.
Yep. Altogether, it cost us $30 and some change. So
Yep.
it's all it was for lunch. I mean, it's not
And look,
bad.
it's raining again.
Yep, and it's raining again. So we will see y'all next trip.
Thanks for coming along with us. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified of new videos every Thursday. Bye-bye.